Hey guys, this is Naveen here. Welcome back to Naveen Automation Labs. In the Python series with Selenium, today we are going to talk about what are different actions we can perform with the help of actions class, right? So there is a concept is called action chains class available in in Selenium Python library. What kind of actions you can perform? Let's see. If I say move to element, if I say double click, or if I say right click, or if I say let's see drag and drop, right? Can we do dot click and dot send keys with the actions class? Yes, we can do that. So 4 to 5 different important methods are available, which is very simple, and I'm going to cover that. Okay. So first 3 examples, I'm going to show you that. Let's see, this is the spicejet.com application, where what you have to do, you can see some menu items. See, the moment you mouse over, then Spice Club members will be visible, and then after that you mouse over on Spice Club members, then member login will be visible, right? Just like that, you have add-ons, number of options will be visible. So this is not a drop down, guys. Remember one thing: you have to mouse over and then you have to click on a Spice Max or Hot Meals or Visa services, right? So same thing over here, that if you really want to click on, let's say, member login, so how will you click on it? So the moment, the first time you land on this particular page, the member login link is not visible on the page, right? So what you have to do, first you have to mouse over on Spice Club members, and then click on member login. So this is the way you have to do that. Okay, first you have to make them visible. Otherwise, Selenium will give you no such element exception. Okay, or element not found or something like this. It will give it to you, right? So this is called menu and submenu. And there are 2 types of menu submenu. First is, let's see, level 1 and level 2, like this. Okay, here we have level 3, level 1, level 2, and level 3. It means grandparent, parent, and child element, like that. So how to solve this problem, right? So and this is a very common problem. You can just mouse over and then you can check number of options are available while in the child menu or something like this. So how to solve this? So for this we have to use action chains over here. So let me create a class, and I mean, sorry, Python file, and my Python file name is, let's say, I'm going to create, that is let's see, move to element concept. And here we will do a couple of imports. So first import, guys, first thing we have to import Selenium. So from Selenium we have to import WebDriver. So we will be using WebDriver. Then from Selenium dot WebDriver dot okay. After that you have to import one thing is there, action chains. So this class is responsible to perform all the actions. Okay, so we will be using this particular action chains now. Other than that, we need by also. So I simply say that, okay, from Selenium dot WebDriver dot common dot by, and import by from here. And then we need what? Okay, we need we need a WebDriver manager also. So we will be using WebDriver manager dot Chrome, and import Chrome driver manager. Okay, so you don't need to remember these imports. That's okay. It will automatically, it will give you suggestions also, that I will show you. Okay, so after that, what we need to do, we simple write driver is equal to what? Driver is equal to we have to use WebDriver. So whatever the WebDriver that we have, WebDriver dot what? Chrome, and then we will be using okay, it's capital, one second. Okay, Chrome, and then we will be using what? We will be using Chrome driver manager, okay, dot install, right, like that. Okay, and after that I'll be using, let's say, driver dot implicitly wait of 10 seconds. Okay, so this is the second line, and then I have to launch my driver dot get, and the URL is spicejet.com. So let's, like that. Okay, okay, now let's see, if you don't import this WebDriver, right? Let me remove this line. So this line will give you error. So what you do, you press option enter, or in the Windows you can check control enter. Okay, it will automatically give you that, okay, hey, from where you want to import. So simple, I say that, okay, hey, I want to import from this particular package. So you can do that. Let's say I want to import from, okay, like that. So automatically import will happen over here. Okay, Perfect. So let's see, I want to import from WebDriver Manager. So it will give you this. So press Option Enter. That's it. Import is done. Or in Windows machine, you can check Control Enters. One shortcut you need to check in your PyCharm. Anyways, right. So if you really want to put a comment, so we know that okay, to put a comment, one single line comment, you can write it like this. If you really want to put a comment in the form of documentation, you can write in Python triple, okay, colons like that. And here you can say that okay, hey, this is my move to element, right? How will you do that? How will you move to a specific element? So for moving that, I'll do one thing. I'm going to import time also, so that okay, let me put a time dot sleep. Let's see for 3 seconds. Okay, for the safer side. Later on, you can replace with WebDriver wait, explicitly wait also. Okay, so that's not the important thing right now for me. Now what I'm going to do that, okay, first I'm going to create a web element for this guy, login sign up. So right click on it and then go to inspect. And here we can see that, okay, yeah, there is an ID is available. So we can pick this particular ID, or you can use by.link text also. But I'll be using ID over here. So I simply say that, okay, this is my login element is equal to, I'm going to create a web element, driver dot find element by dot ID, and ID is this. So my element got created now. So when your element is created, guys, what you have to do, guys, you have to use this action chains class, and you need to pass the driver over here. Okay, action chains and pass the driver, and then you have to create a reference. Like let's see, action uh, chains is equal to this. Create a reference like that, just like we created for select class. In select class, we have to pass the web element. In action chains class, we have to pass the driver over here. Now with this particular reference, you can perform any action. See, the moment you write action chains dot, you can, there is a method, move to element method is available. Where exactly you want to move? I want to move to login element, right? And then whenever you want to use any method which is coming from action chains, guys, what you have to do, you have to use a dot perform at the end. Dot perform means perform this particular action over there. Okay, so how many actions we have? We have move to element, and then when, okay, if you really want to perform this particular move to element to this particular element, you have to use a dot perform over there. So move to element, what exactly it will do? Move to element, it will just go to the middle of the element, and then what you want to do, okay, just move over there. Okay, just perform over there. So once it is visible like that, so it will move over here. Then what do you want? I want to create the web element for Spice Club members. Okay, and then I will mouse over on this particular element also, so that I can see member login, right? So now what I'm going to do after that, I'm going to create one more web element. Let's see, for Spice Club members. So let's see, right click on it, and then I'll be using inspect. So here for this guy, we have a tag and Spice Club members. So I can use by.link text, right? So I'll be using by.link text, and this is the text I'll be using. And let's see, this is my Spice Club members. A simple write Spice Club element underscore members underscore element is equal to this. Okay, then again I have to use move to element. So action dot again move to element, which element? Spice Club members, and dot perform. Don't forget to write perform, then only it will perform over there, right? Then only it will move over there. Okay, perfect. So now let's see till here it's working or not. So let's run it and let's see. So yeah, browser is getting launched. Can you see that it moved to login sign up, then it's moving to Spice Club members, and then finally member login is visible. Now I have to just click on member login, right guys? So let's do that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to directly, you can create a web element. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I can use once again member login link text. So right click on it and then simple inspect this guy, and yeah, member login link text, I can use it. Okay, so I'll see that, okay, member underscore login element is equal to driver dot find element by dot link text, and this is the text. And then what do you want? Member login dot click. That's it. And once this is done, I'll put time dot sleep for, let's see, for 3 seconds. and then close the browser. That's it. Okay, I'm just putting 3 seconds of wait so that you can see what is happening. Now let's run it. So it should click on move member login. Awesome. Perfect. See, we are landing on this particular page now, member login page. And the driver is closed after 3 seconds. Perfect. So this is how we can use, guys, action chains. Similar kind of method we have in Java. We have action class object you have to create. You have to pass the driver, and then same method move to element dot perform. You have to use it exactly same thing. You have to do it in Java also. So if you are coming from Selenium Java background, it will be super easy for you guys. Okay. Okay. Now let me create another class for different example. So let me create another. I'm really bad. I always say class, but we are creating Python file over here. So I'm going to create a Python file. Let's see, my next example is drag and drop. Okay, drag and drop concept or whatever. Let's see. And I'm going to copy paste, let's see, from here to here. Okay, I don't want to wait over here. And I simply say that, okay, yep, for drag and drop, this is a URL. So I copy this and paste it over here. Now for drag and drop is also another user actions. So what you have to do, let's say this is an application where two objects are available, right? This is a movable object. You can pick this particular source element and you can drag it over here. Okay, you can drag it anywhere, right, guys? So how to do that? So you can drag it and drop it here. So how to do this, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create, inspect this guy. I'm going to create two web elements, one for this and one for this. So we have draggable is the ID. So quickly, let me create a element. So let's see, this is my source element is equal to driver dot find element by dot ID, and then this is the ID. Same thing, I'm going to create my target element, that is the second element. This is the target element, and let me check what is the ID for this guy. ID is droppable. So very simple, droppable, and this is, let's see, I'm giving some name target element or underscore ELE, whatever the name you want to give, you can do that. Now I'll be using same action chains, pass the driver over here, and then this will return, okay, one reference. So I'll just pick, let's see, whatever action chains is equal to this. Now with this particular action chains, what you can do, sorry, in the next line, there is a method called drag and drop. And this method says that, okay, you give me source elements. What is your source element, comma, what is your target element? That's it. And then we have to perform dot perform, right? So let's see it is working or not. Okay, browser is getting launched and perfect. See, drag and drop automatically happened. Awesome. And let me close this. Now, so there is a direct method is available, drag and drop. So this is called single action. What if you want to use multiple actions? So this will be an interview question that, okay, hey, for drag and drop, what are the different actions you can perform other than drag and drop direct method? So what you do, simple write action chains dot. Now see, if I ask you manually, how will you do that? How will you drag this particular object and move it over here and drop it over here? So what I'm going to do first, click and hold it, right, guys? Click and hold, move to this particular element, and then do what? Release. Release means drop it. I'll repeat, click and hold, move to this particular element and release it. Perfect. So this is the same way you have to do it over here, that one method is there, dot click and hold. Which method? I mean, which element? The source element. After that, what do you want? Dot move to element. Which element? Target element. And then what do you want? Then you simple release it, and then you simple write dot perform. So people who are coming from Selenium Java background, we don't have any build method over here, guys. We have directly dot perform. If you really want to see dot build, there is no build over here. We have direct perform. But if you are coming from Java Selenium background, and then in that case you will be seeing that, okay, yeah, there are three actions are available: action number 1, action number 2, and action number 3. So we have chainable actions are available, right, guys? So in that case we have to use dot build and dot perform in Java. But forget about Java right now, we are talking about Python. So here, this is the way you can do that. So let's see, it will do the exactly same thing. Perfect. So this is also working fine. So this might be an interview question, that simple dot click and hold move to element and then dot release and then finally dot perform. So remember these four methods. You have to do that. Okay. So either of them, or you can directly use drag and drop also. So this is absolutely working fine. Okay. Now let's see the next example. Next example is that let's see a right click. Right click means there is an element and then you have to do a right click over here like that. Right. So I'll give you the use case that okay, when you land on this particular page, so guys, there are two types of right click. One is you just randomly click on any right click over here. But these are what? These are my browser options, right? I cannot inspect these guys and back and forward and all those things. I should, okay, I don't want to, I'm not bothered about these guys. I simply say that, okay, hey, you do right click on it. So these are the browser options I'm getting. But when you right click on this particular button, you are getting application options like that, edit, cut, copy, paste, something like this. Well, let's say I'm clicking on the copy and then it's saying, okay, yeah, copy clicked. It means we're actually clicking on copy, right? So how to handle, how to do right click? So always remember in HTML, right guys, or in Selenium also, we instead of right click we say context click. Okay, so there is a method is called context click method is there. So I'll do one thing. Let me create a class. Sorry, create a file once again. And this is my Python file, and this is the right click. Okay, .py. And again, I'm going to import these options. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, and I'm going to copy this guy also. Then I'll just copy paste the URL. And the URL is this. Okay. Don't worry, I'll just push the code to my repository also later on, so you can get the code and you can find the Git repository URL in the description of the video. Okay, so perfect. So this is the application that I have launched. Now, after that, what I want, this is a double click. So for double click, I say, this is the double click example. 1 second, my battery is low. Okay, so double click, and that was the drag and drop. So that let me just quickly write drag and drop. So this is a comment, it's one single line comment. You can write it like this. Now double click, how to do, sorry, not double click, it's right click. Right click or context click, both are same. Okay. Now how to do that? Same thing. I'm going to create my action chains, pass the driver over here. See, Python is so simple, right? That very less amount of code you have to write as compared to Java. So action chain is equal to this. And then here you simple write action chain. Right guys, and there is a method is, first of all, I'm going to create what? I'm going to create the web element over here. So let's create the web element for this guy. So inspect and inspect this guy. So can I use right click me as a what? As a span text, I can use it. So I can create one XPath over here that okay, span text is equal to this. So I can get this XPath and I'll be using the same XPath over here. So I simply say that okay, this is right click underscore element is equal to driver dot find element by dot XPath, and this is the XPath that we have to use it. Okay, so I'll be writing in double quotes over here. Perfect. So element got created. Now there is a method dot context click. So from action chain, do a context click on which element, on this particular element. So you pass this particular element over here, and then don't forget to write dot perform over here. So it will do a right click over here. So let's see, let's run it. See, awesome, right? It's actually doing a right click on that particular element. And after that, what I want to capture all the text, okay, all these links, or I want to click on copy, right? So how will you do that? See guys, you right click on it and then you try to inspect any of them. So sorry, let me inspect, let's see this particular edit. So here you see that okay, this is a UL. This entire box is represented by UL, and then we have number of LIs are available. So can I do one thing that see, this is my UL LI number 1, 2, 3, then delete, and then there is a horizontal line is also available after delete. This is represented by this LI. So I don't want to pick horizontal line. See, can you see that this horizontal line I'm talking about? After that, we have quit. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a collection from this UL and pick all these LIs but exclude this guy. So how will you do that? So for doing this, can I do one thing? I can see that, okay, that context menu item is common class for all, but context menu icon is not common for horizontal line. So I can pick this particular context menu, okay, icon over here. And I'll do one thing. I'm going to create one CSS selector over here. So I simply say that, okay, li dot this, and under this particular, first we have to pick this UL, and I simply say, let's see, context menu list over here. So UL dot, let's see this, and then you go to this li, under this particular li, I simply say that, okay, you give me all the span, or in fact, you can remove this UL also, simple write li dot context menu this. So give me all the span, because a span is having the text. So see, first span, then cut, then copy, then paste, then delete, and then after that it will not go over here. Why? Because you have not taken any class from this particular li tag, and then directly it will go to the quit. See, quit. This is what I want, because 6 options are available, and this is what I want to get the collection of this particular list. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use driver.findElements now. So driver.findElements and by.css selector, and this is the CSS selector, or you can create the XPath also, guys. Okay, and then here I simply say that, okay, right click options, okay, is equal to this, and then I'm going to use a for loop. So I simply say that, okay, a for loop element in this, and then I simply say that, okay, print what, print element dot text over here. Perfect. Print each and every element text, and that's it. So let's run it and let's see, is it giving you all the element text or not? See, can you see that on the console? Edit, cut, copy, paste, delete, and quit. Now my target is that I have to click on copy. So I'll put one if condition that, okay, if element dot text is equal to copy. If it is equal to copy, then what you want, element dot, simple click on it, and then you break the loop. See this example so many times in this particular series I have given you. So it will, what will happen? It will just click on copy. It will just click on copy, and the pop-up will be visible like that. Okay, so let's run it and let's see. See, super fast like that. Okay, perfect, no doubt about it. So what my observation is, guys, if you're coming from Selenium Java background, it's a little faster than Selenium Java Python. That is what my observation. It's a little faster than, okay, Selenium with Java code. In fact, both are Selenium library only. Both are using the same standalone server and the Chrome driver executables. But still, I would say just because of maybe Python, it's quite fast as compared to Java. And it's easy also, see, like that. Okay. So if you really want to see this particular code, let's see, I'll show you this one code over here. So let's see, this is a right click. So I just really wanted to show you that, okay, see, this is a right click code that we have written for with Java. So this is the Java code, and you compare this exactly same thing I'm doing over here, that, okay, hey, right click options, I have created one generic method and using the for loop over here like that. Although you can use for each also, and same if else condition I'm using. See, if condition, if it is equal to this particular value, copy that you are passing, and then you simply click on it and break the loop. So syntax wise it's almost same, but obviously you don't need to create all these classes and everything over here. But when we design the framework, obviously we have to do that. Same thing, see, for drag and drop, this is what you have done. Create source and target element and then click and hold. Same method is available. So exactly same thing is available in Python also. Here we don't need to use, in Java we have to use build, but here we don't need to use any build over here. We need to use perform. Okay. Anyways, I don't want to show you the Java code unnecessary, so let me minimize it. Okay. Now, so these are the 3 examples, right, guys? We can do that. Now, along with the actions classes, we can perform some other thing also. So if you really want to see that, okay, what are the different methods are available? So let's see, if I come over here, see, dot, the moment you write, you can perform click also. If you really want to click on a specific link or button, you can do that. Okay, so dot click also you can do that. And if you really want to use send keys, that also you can do that. It's very, very powerful. Okay, so that example also I'll show you quickly because I don't want to take a separate session for that. Let me create a Python file and then I simply say element actions concept. Okay, so I quickly okay, take this entire stuff and do it. And now what I'm going to do that, okay, I'm going to take one application that is, let's see, app.hubspot.com, or you can use our favorite one, classiccrmpro.com. Let's take this classiccrmpro.com. Okay, so copy this and paste this particular URL over here. Okay, now after that, what I'm going to do that I'm going to quickly enter the username password over here. So right click on it, go to inspect, and here you will see we don't have any ID, we have name. So I can pick name for both the elements, username, password. And I'm not going to create a separate web element. I simply say, okay, driver dot. Okay, let me create a web element first. By dot name, and the name is this. And the element name I'm giving, let's see, username. Username underscore element is equal to this. Same thing for password I'll be using. Sorry. Same thing for password also I'll be using it. So I'll be writing password element is equal to element ID, name is password. Okay, then I'm going to create a login. Okay, one element for login, but here we don't have any ID or name, so I can quickly create an next path over here, right guys? So I simply write that, okay, yeah, this is an input field, input at the rate class is equal to type equal to submit. Sorry, this is at the rate type equal to submit. So I can pick this particular XPath, and then this is the login button element is equal to driver dot find element by dot XPath, and this is the XPath that we are going to use that. In this particular XPath, I'll be up. Okay, right with double quote, so that single quote we are already using with submit. Okay, perfect. Now what we have to do, I'm going to create same thing, action chains. I'll pass the driver over here. Okay, pass the driver, and then I'll hold in whatever the variable name you want to create. This is the reference name, and this reference name, what I'm going to do, dot c. There is a method send keys method, and send keys method says that, okay, hey, first of all, that what is the element name? So let's see, this is my element name. Okay, comma, and here you can pass the value key to send. So let's see, I'm passing batch automation like this. Okay, so first you pass the element and what is the value you want to enter. So let's say I'm passing the username is batch automation, and the password, this is the password element, and enter the value. I think for this guy, test at the rate 12345, and then you want to click on that particular button. So I'm not using typical driver.findElement.sendKeys or .click. I'm using with the help of actions chains. So here you can simply use a .click. What is the element name? Element name is login button. And one thing you need to remember, guys, you have to perform .perform over here, because these are the methods are coming from actions. So we have to use a .perform. Okay, so you have to use .perform at the end. Okay, so let's see it is working or not. So it's launching classiccrmpro.com. Okay, it's maybe missing something. Okay, keys.send username this batch automation. I think we are missing some syntax. Let me check once again. Okay, 1 second, guys. This method we have to use, not that method. Okay. Okay, so let me just modify that. So we will be using send keys to element and then pass the element and then key to pass. Okay, this is the key and this is the web element. So send keys to element, guys, we have to use. And let me check, do we have anything for dot click also? So for click, okay, I think yeah, that's a simple method. Yeah, that we have that. Okay, now let's run it again. Sorry about that. See, it's perfectly working fine, although this maybe username password is not correct, like that. Okay, so let's run it again. Okay, I think see, there's a problem is that it's entering the password, the username, and again it's entering the password. Something weird. Keys to element, username, then element, password, and then click on this particular button. That's it. Are we using anything else? No. And yeah. Okay, I'll do one thing. Let me. Okay, this is the user element is username, and this is the password. I hope the locator wise I have created correctly. Okay, no issues. And I'll do one thing. I'll put import time, and then I'll put some second over here. So time dot sleep for 4 seconds. Okay, this is something weird behavior I have observed. Anyways, but you can see with the actions class, you can perform send keys also and click also. So let's see what happens. See, it's multiple options are happening now. Send keys to element, send keys to element. Now, are we using the right method? This is the right method for sure about it. Okay, let me just check. Do we have any? Yeah, this is key to send, and yeah, I don't know why it is entering multiple times. Okay, so that you can try it later by your own days. So that's a simple thing. You can use the actions class. I've already used it. It should work fine, absolutely work fine. Anyways, maybe some problem with the, okay, like that. So that's all for this particular video, right? So with the, okay, and we have seen move to element, we have seen drag and drop, and we have seen right click also. And then along with that, you can use click and okay, and send keys also, you can do that. Along with that, there are multiple methods, guys. Action change dot, see, double click also, you can do that. Okay, that double click also, you can do that. Key down, key up, okay, all these method also you can do that. See, if you see key down, up, both the things you can do that. That also you can do that. So I think yeah, drag and drop we have already seen. Move to element we have already seen. Move by offset I'll give you later. I have one good example that I'll show you later. Other than that, I think yeah, these are the important methods are available. So you guys check. I'll also check why it is not working with this send keys to element. Yeah, guys. So problem is, I'll tell you what is the problem with this. It's entering 2 times batch automation, right? So let's run it again. See. So if you are using dot perform, it will enter it will enter batch automation or whatever the username password that you are entering. It will enter 2 times. See. Okay, like this multiple times it's entering, not even 2 times. So it means dot perform is the problem because send keys is internally using perform. It's entering the value and then again dot perform means again enter the value. So let's not take it like that. So let's pick some other example. Let's me pick this. Let's see app.hubspot.com. So I'm just going to change the URL. Okay, and we are not going to wait for it. So remove this wait. And now this guy is having ID. They don't have any name, so username, password, and for login button, you just pick this. So this is the ID and ID for login button is this. And I simply say that okay @gmail.com. Right, guys? Now, if you write dot perform once again, now see, it will enter multiple times over there. So the dot perform is the culprit. So let me quickly run it again. See, can you see that multiple times? So what you do, you remove dot perform from here. So let me remove that. Okay, And now let's run it again. And let's see for dot click, dot perform will it take or what? That's also a new thing I just got to know. So yeah, now see, it's entering the correct, I mean, username password properly without any entering, without any multiple entries. So like this is what you can do that. Okay, so this was the missing thing because send keys to element internally using perform. So you don't need to write dot perform over here. But if you are using the same thing in Java, you have to use dot perform over there. So right, so these are the small changes are there, guys. Okay, perfect. Okay, but here with dot click we have to use dot perform. Okay, guys, so that is what I really want to talk about. Thank you so much for watching this particular video. Please, I hope you guys are learning Selenium Python in a very systematic way, and I hope you guys are enjoying Selenium Python also. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you in the next video.